Hi there. Welcome to our presentation on Clean Edge Razors case study. We're Group C. Looking forward to walking through our case study and our analysis and showing you where we landed. All right, so just to give the company a little bit of background, I know everyone's gone through to read the case, but this is Paramount. Just breaking the company down from what we've read. So we see that the company is actually comprised of three different divisions: health, cleaning, beauty, and grooming. The interesting facet about this company is that it actually, the beauty and grooming division, which we're analyzing, only constitutes about 1% of the total company revenue. It's kind of similar to a Johnson & Johnson where the majority of the revenue and profit is actually generated from divisions outside of the one that we're analyzing. The beauty and grooming space actually that they're involved with, they have a pretty big marketing presence. So you often see conglomerates like that invest in consumer companies to build a brand relationship and build better relationships with customers. So just an interesting thing to point out as we think about this, that this division really is positioned to build better relationships with customers. The company has a rich history. It entered the non-disposable razor space in 1962, and they have a very strong and reliable customer base. There are currently two products that they have produced, Paramount Pro and the Paramount Avail. Of the three customer segments, they're targeting both the moderate segment and the value segment. They haven't yet targeted the super premium segment, which is an opportunity for them with this new Clean Edge razor product. Their technology has not been updated or refreshed in a long time, which also gives them an opportunity with the Clean Edge razor. Now just going into the non-disposable and refill market. So non-disposable razors, there have been many innovations and new products in the space over the last couple of years. You actually see that out of all the different razor segments in the marketplace, this one actually has been growing the most, specifically 5% year over year from 2008 to 2010. More customers are moving into the space, and demographically, we're seeing that more men are actually consuming more products, and that area is outgrowing the women's division, mostly due to new products and accessories available for it. From the case, we've also learned that the product life cycle is shortening, which presents a really good opportunity for a new product to be introduced and shown to the different customers in this area. Just to give an overview of the competitive landscape, there are three key players in the non-disposals area. Paramount being the first one. We went over their rich history and the fact that they have an opportunity to update their technology to build better relationships with their customers. Another key player happens to be Prince. They're a little bit older. They actually established themselves in the 1950s, and they target that one segment that Paramount doesn't, the super premium group. The interesting thing, though, is that when you look at Prince compared to Paramount, their gross profit margin is about 20% versus Paramount's at 54%. So we see that Paramount does have a strength, and they're actually producing more a stronger margin, stronger bottom line than Paramount in the same industry. Bennett and Klein is the other key player. They have been releasing new technology lately, specifically around lubrication, non-slip handles, and multi-layered blades. They are a late entrant into the non-disposable space in the 1980s. There are two emerging players, Simpsons and Radiance. So Simpsons also released new technology with their pivoting head. But the only thing when you look at that company is that they're trying to leverage their existing deodorant brand to pick up customers for razors. They may not see direct overlap in that space because of the deodorant customers not always consuming razors. Radiance, they're one of the strongest companies actually when you look at this competitive landscape. They're releasing the same new technology, the pulsing technology that Paramount's Clean Edge will be. This is an opportunity for our company actually, since Radiance spent $16 million in advertising to introduce this pulsing technology, and we've also read in the case that the Paramount Group has actually done studies to prove that pulsing technology is more efficient than the other types of technology out there. So thankfully, Radiance has already stepped into the space to spend that $16 million and introduce customers to this new technology. With that, I'm going to pass this presentation along. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. We did want to create pro forma income statements for the next 2 years to help drive our decision. We used the manufacturing price to give us a little flexibility when we go to retail market. You do see that it is projected to have a higher profit over 2 years with the niche approach. A big reason why is $27 million less in year one in advertising, and the cannibalization of the pro would be less severe with the niche approach. Laying out the products across the three segments, you do see how the Clean Edge would round out our product portfolio very nicely, like Al Rosenberg had mentioned. And we do believe the superior technology mixed with our strong brand presence that we should be pricing it accordingly, which is why we feel comfortable pricing it at the top. The target segmentation strategy is pretty basic in terms of demographic and geographic segments. For behavioral segmentation, we're looking for those in the customer journey who are ready to possibly upgrade or are looking for a quality new razor, as well as those who may change their shaving tool. But we will focus on the psychographic, the social and emotional shavers, as well as the aesthetic shavers. The social and emotional shavers are the biggest chunk of the market, and we believe those will be most impacted by our new technology that will impact their decision. They're looking for an everyday improvement, and they're very market aware, and they're also most likely to purchase accessories and other shaving tools from Paramount. It'd be extremely critical to target the aesthetic shavers as well. They're going to be drawn to the performance and the results of Clean Edge, and we feel the clinical trials and all the research that we've done will really help them believe that this is the best product on the market. We are aware that this niche approach to the super premium buyer is new for Paramount, but we do feel like with the strong brand presence, which consists of almost 21% of the retail market with the Pro and the Avail, along with just a superior technology in the Clean Edge, that the niche approach is the way to go. We know Bill Kim does want to go mainstream. We feel that could be a possibility in a couple years, but starting niche and then going more mainstream with the Clean Edge made more sense than the reverse.
Using the information gathered during the segmentation and targeting exercises will create a unique positioning strategy for Clean Edge, starting with a feature benefit value map. The main features of Clean Edge and the related benefits are laid out. Next, we ask ourselves what higher level benefits our customers receive and distill those points down to a close, clean, and smooth shave. Finally, the value to the customer is the confidence they feel during the shaving experience and the results they see from using Clean Edge. To change customer beliefs and behaviors, we use the 5-box methodology to create our internal value proposition. Starting on the bottom left, customers are currently using a competitive brand for their non-disposable and refill cartridge shaving needs. We know from our earlier analysis that we want to stimulate demand in the market by getting customers to switch to Clean Edge, which drives our desired do on the right side. Since our goal is to change a customer's current behavior, we need to understand their beliefs about the competitor. Written from their perspective, they believe the functionality of their current brand is effective. To change that belief, we use the value proposition of designed with the latest technology. Clean Edge by Paramount gives you the best shaving experience and results to confidently start your day. The reasons to believe listed below will be used to help support this value proposition throughout the external messaging. We believe that this value proposition is strong enough to change the current belief to the desired belief, that Clean Edge gives them the best shaving experience and results, ultimately driving them to change their behaviors and switch to Clean Edge. Currently, Paramount uses an umbrella brand approach, with each of the existing products being called Paramount Pro and Paramount Avail. The launch of Clean Edge to the niche market requires a switch to a hybrid brand strategy, with the product name Clean Edge coming first, followed by Paramount. This strategy will allow us to differentiate ourselves in the niche market without losing the benefits associated with the Paramount brand. The brand identity for Clean Edge will also be different from our existing products. We'll use black and orange as the primary colors and white and gray accents tying back to the Paramount brand. The tone for Clean Edge will be discerning and confident. To prevent overwhelming our customers with too many features, we've selected the two most compelling that align with our benefits of shaving experience and results. Our primary tagline will be confidence you can see, and the secondary tagline will be confidence you can believe, which can be easily used in head-to-head competitive ads and supported by the 25% increase in hair removal claim. To execute our marketing strategy, we'll rely heavily on media and consumer promotions to drive customers through the journey from awareness to consideration and purchase. Our media strategy will include a national TV commercial campaign to generate awareness and to compete with the expected advertising activities of Radiant's new product. We'll create social media accounts for CleanEdge independent of the existing Paramount channels, but we'll cross-promote CleanEdge on Paramount to ensure brand association. We'll also partner with selected celebrities and social media influencers to promote CleanEdge by sending them promotional boxes which offer the opportunity for them to share their firsthand experience and results after using CleanEdge. Consumer promotions will help move customers from awareness to consideration, and our digital presence will be critical. Our website, cleanedge.com, will be where we direct all targeted social media ads, and visitors who enter their email address will receive a coupon code for their order. This will also create a post-purchase follow-up opportunity for us to ensure customer retention. Even though much of our strategy will focus on digital, we still understand the importance of in-store and direct mail to this market. We'll tie in-store promotions to align with the launch of CleanEdge in selected markets and offer customers a coupon for a free CleanEdge razor with the purchase of 2 cartridge refills. We understand that the marketing budget will be highly scrutinized, and the management preference would be for a neutral year-over-year budget. However, we strongly believe that the launch of CleanEdge into the niche market requires a separate budget allocation. CleanEdge will be competing with the launch of Radiant's newest product in addition to the other competitors already in the market. We must allocate appropriate funds to establish our brand. Media represents $7 million of our budget proposal, consumer promotions is $6 million, and trade promotions is $2 million, for a year one budget of $15 million. Based on the market analysis and financial model, we believe that the niche market strategy will provide the best return on investment for the launch of CleanEdge. Using segmentation, targeting, and positioning tools, we have a deep understanding of our target customer and have created a brand, message, and promotional strategy that will resonate with our target customers and ultimately lead to the successful launch of CleanEdge by Paramount.